Have you ever wondered if an animal can hate someone so much that it remembers them for years? Imagine walking through a forest and being recognized by a bird you once frightened. Imagine an elephant encountering a person connected to a painful memory from decades ago, or a dolphin turning against a member of its own group after a conflict. It sounds like something from a movie, but nature is full of stories that make scientists ask a fascinating question. Can animals feel revenge? Do they simply react to danger? Or are some animals capable of holding grudges and getting even? The answer is far more mysterious than most people realize. For a long time, humans believed revenge was a uniquely human emotion. After all, revenge seems to require planning, memory, emotion, and the desire to punish someone for a past action. But as scientists have spent more time studying animal intelligence, they have discovered behaviors that blur the line between human and animal minds. Some creatures remember faces, recall negative experiences, and change their behavior toward specific individuals. In some cases, their actions look remarkably similar to revenge. The mystery begins with one of the smartest birds on Earth, the crow. Crows possess extraordinary memories and can recognize human faces. In scientific studies, researchers wearing specific masks captured and temporarily restrained wild crows. Years later, those same masked faces were still recognized. Whenever the researchers appeared, the crows sounded alarm calls and encouraged other crows to join in. Even younger birds that had never experienced the original event learned to distrust those faces. It was as if the crows were passing down a warning across generations. Were they seeking revenge? Not exactly. But they clearly remembered a negative experience and treated the responsible individuals differently long afterward. Then there are elephants, animals famous for their intelligence and memory. In regions where elephants have experienced poaching or violence, researchers have observed that they become unusually cautious around certain human groups. Some elephants appear to remember locations connected to danger even decades later. There are also accounts of elephants returning to villages after being mistreated and causing damage to property. To people witnessing these events, it can seem like revenge. Yet scientists believe these behaviors may be driven by memory, stress, and learned associations rather than a conscious desire to get even. Still, the fact that elephants remember painful experiences for so long is astonishing. Perhaps one of the most surprising examples comes from dolphins. Dolphins live in complex social societies filled with friendships, alliances, rivalries, and conflicts. Researchers have documented dolphins excluding former allies after betrayals or aggressive encounters. Some dolphins have been seen repeatedly targeting specific individuals during social disputes. Their behavior suggests they remember previous interactions and adjust their actions accordingly. While this may resemble revenge, it is more likely a social strategy designed to protect status, maintain alliances, or avoid future threats. Chimpanzees provide another fascinating window into this mystery. As our closest living relatives, chimpanzees display a wide range of emotions that seem strikingly familiar. They can remember unfair treatment, react strongly to social betrayals, and alter their behavior toward individuals who previously harmed them. In some studies, chimpanzees were less willing to cooperate with partners who had cheated or treated them unfairly in the past. They seemed to hold on to those memories and use them when making future decisions. Once again, this looks remarkably similar to a grudge. Wolves offer a different perspective. Life in a wolf pack depends on cooperation and trust. Pack members must hunt together, defend territory together, and raise young together. When conflicts occur, wolves often remember the outcomes. Dominant wolves may continue to challenge rivals who previously threatened their position, while lower-ranking wolves learn to avoid certain individuals. These long-term social memories help maintain order within the pack. What appears to be revenge may actually be a sophisticated survival strategy. As these examples accumulate, the question becomes even more intriguing. If animals remember negative experiences and treat offenders differently, where exactly is the line between revenge and intelligent behavior? Science provides an important clue. Human revenge usually involves a conscious desire to punish someone because of a past wrong. It often requires imagining another person's thoughts, planning future actions, and intentionally causing suffering in return. This level of complex reasoning depends heavily on advanced cognitive abilities. Animals, however, may operate differently. When a crow harasses a person who previously captured it, the crow may not be thinking, "I want this human to suffer for what happened." Instead, it may simply recognize a threat and respond accordingly. When a chimpanzee refuses to cooperate with an individual who treated it unfairly, it may not be seeking revenge. It may be making a practical decision based on experience. This distinction is crucial. Many scientists believe that what looks like revenge in animals is often the result of memory, learning, emotion, and self-protection working together. Animals remember who helped them and who harmed them. They adjust their behavior based on those memories. The result can appear almost identical to revenge, even if the underlying psychology is different. Yet the deeper researchers look, the more complicated the picture becomes. Studies continue to reveal remarkable emotional and cognitive abilities in animals. They form friendships, experience grief, recognize fairness, cooperate with allies, and remember social interactions for years. Some species even demonstrate behaviors that suggest empathy and reconciliation after conflicts. So can animals feel revenge? The honest answer is that nobody knows for certain. What we do know is that many animals possess memories far stronger than we once imagined. They remember faces, relationships, betrayals, and dangers. They learn from negative experiences and change their future behavior accordingly. Whether that crosses the line into true revenge remains one of nature's greatest mysteries. Perhaps the most surprising discovery is not whether animals seek revenge, but how intelligent they really are. The crow watching from a tree branch, the elephant crossing a dusty plain, the dolphin swimming beneath the waves, and the chimpanzee observing its group may all be experiencing a world far richer and more complex than we once believed. And if that is true, then the gap between human minds and animal minds may be much smaller than we ever imagined. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden psychology of animals, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves wildlife mysteries. And before you go, ask yourself one question. If animals can remember every kindness and every harm, how much do they truly understand about the world around them?